So interesting thing about the Rogue is that it has the drive mode selector switch, which you can turn in real time. You don't have to stop or anything to kind of change your drive modes. It's going to default to an automatic mode when you start the car, which is kind of like, you know, it does everything pretty well. It doesn't do one thing perfectly, which I'll explain here in a second, but it does 95% of your driving can take place right here. If you want to get the maximum gas mileage, you simply turn it one click clockwise and you go to eco mode. Now, eco mode is going to get you better gas mileage. It's going to reduce your air conditioning a little bit. It's going to reduce your acceleration a little bit, but it's great for like if you're on the highway on longer road trips. So you're just going to get that extra little bit of mileage on the highway. Now, if you need a little bit more power, you know, you're going up the mountains, you're merging, whatever you want, one more click puts us into sport mode. Okay, sport mode, we're going to get a little worse gas mileage, but we're going to get more power. So it's going to give you a little more ability to kind of merge, you know, climb steeper grades, things like that. Okay. Now, going back the other direction, for those of us that live in colder climates, we have a snow mode. And basically snow mode is going to tell the all-wheel drive system and the transmission to kind of react a little differently so the vehicle doesn't slip as much under like slippery conditions. Just gives you a little more grip. And then we have an off-road setting over here, which is going to again change your all-wheel drive system, some of your braking, just to kind of customize the driving experience for more off-road or unimproved road scenarios. Now over here we have an auto hold button, and what that's going to do is most of your automatic transmission vehicles, actually all of them, if you're on a hill, will roll back a little bit when you take your foot off of the brake. What the auto hold button does is going to lock those brakes on for about 2 seconds or until you press the accelerator once you take your foot off the brake, so you don't roll backwards a little bit. Like say a car kind of pulls really close to you, or any scenario where you don't want that car to roll, it'll lock those brakes on. And then we have an electronic parking brake, which is going to lock the back wheels. So you're going to hear it make a little sound in the back. You pull up on here. That locks the back wheel so the car won't accidentally roll if something happens. And then to disengage it, you simply push it in the opposite direction.